So this video of the do now shows us a equation problem. So what should you do? Well, one, identify the type of terms that you have. You have a letter term. How do I know it's a letter term? Because it has the variable x on there. What does that look like? That looks like 26 times someone wrote the letter x. And then you have a number term, which is a negative 15 right here. How do I know that's a number term? It's only a number with no variable. So, do you know what this is? Hope you said letter term, because if you did, you're right. And what is the next term? I hope you said number term. If you did, you're right. So, here is our acronym, Mr. Arm. Please also remember to show your work, same side you add and different sign you subtract, because we're going to need that one. So what is the description of the first one? You have to pick the smallest letter term. All right, so that means out of 26x and 10x, 10x is the smallest letter term. So we're going to write that right here. It is a positive 10x. Now for our inverse, we have to write the opposite of whatever operation and the term. So our operation is adding. So we are going to write subtraction on both sides. And then we'll do the math. Right here we have different signs. So when we have different signs, ds, we subtract. So that's why we get a 16, 26 minus 10, x. What are we going to do? Are we going to add or subtract negative 15? Neither. We are just going to drop it down because there is nothing to add or subtract. So negative 15 comes down. And then are we going to add or subtract? We have different signs, so we're going to subtract. This is our zero pair, zero inverse, zero pair, so that goes there. And are we going to add or subtract the positive 15? Well, there's neither, nothing to do, so we're going to drop down to positive 17. And if we did this right, this is our correct rewrite. Now, we're going to choose the neighbor number term. All right, and that neighbor number term is a negative 15 because this neighbor is a letter term, 16x. So we write negative 15 right there. That's what we chose. But our inverse is going to be opposite operation. So that would be a positive 15 on both sides. And now let's do the math. Are we going to add subtract 16x? Neither, because there's nothing to add or subtract. So we're going to drop that down. We're going to add and subtract these two terms. Subtract, because we have different signs, so that zeroes out. That is a zero pair. And are we going to add and subtract these two terms? Well, that would be add, because they have the same signs. And that would be 32, a positive 32. Now we have successfully did our rewrite. Right here, the last pick is still going to be our smallest letter term, just like the first. Our letter term is 16, so we're multiplying by a 16. So we're going to write down we are multiplying by 16. So we're going to do the opposite. Opposite of multiplying by 16 is dividing by 16. So we're going to take that 16x divided by 16, and we're going to take that 32 divided by 16, and we have x, and 32 divided by 16 is 2. And that's what you should remember for adding and solving equations on both sides.